We're here at Craters of the Moon in Idaho. This is the North Flow Field. It's a geologic hotspot, and eruptions took place all the way from southern Oregon all the way now into Yellowstone. This little trail through the North Flow is perfect, wheelchair accessible, very easy walk, very short walk, and there are a lot of placards along the way that explain. The Devil's Orchard is a half-mile paved loop nature trail with informative placards along the way. So we're going to walk snow cone and spatter cone trails. They're both short, paved, and they take you up to one feature each. So this is snow cone, and you can see down into it where the lava was being thrown out of. Next we'll head over to spatter cone. So this is the second spatter cone. You can see the opening goes way deeper on this one. It's fascinating. All this material was expelled as the volcano was dying out. So we're starting out today at Craters of the Moon by going up the Inferno cone. Could be the Infernal cone by the time we're done, but it's steep and it's nothing but lava. It's getting steeper. The ground, even though it's mostly like lava gravel, is fairly secure. We're not slipping and sliding. As my darling wife and I were just talking about, we're just really curious why nothing is growing here. In other areas where there is this old dried lava, the plant life is abundant. Here and then on the side of that other mountain, nothing at all. We're just curious why that is. Rocks here are completely full of air. There's almost no weight to them at all. The mountains around here, including the Pioneer Mountains, have glaciers. We didn't realize, but there are hundreds of them, hundreds of glaciers. Off in the distance you can see two more cones. As the plates continued to move to the southwest, the hotspot became active every now and then, and a new cone was formed. This happens all the way into Yellowstone, where the hotspot is still active today. Off to the north and the west, there are significant mountain ranges all around this area. Today we're taking the Caves Trail. It goes out about 0.8 of a mile in total, and so you had to come back 0.8 of a mile. First cave along the way is called Dewdrop. The ranger said it was short, steep, and tight. The second is the Indian Cave, and it's got stairway that goes down into it, and there are holes in the lava tube that let light in, so you don't really need a flashlight there. But at Dewdrop, it's going to be totally black inside. It's a pretty cool little trail right through the lava field, and it winds and twists and turns. It's all paved. Obviously it won't be that way in the caves though. So Dewdrop Cave is totally a rock scramble. It goes down pretty quickly, and you're just climbing boulders. It's short. We haven't gone much more than about 50 feet, and it's the end. So it's a lot of work, not a lot of reward, and it is cold down here. Indian Tunnel has some stairs to help people go down, but that's all they've done with it. It's about 700 to 800 feet deep, and at the end you can do a rock scramble to get out, or you can turn around and walk all the way back. After being in a couple of lava tubes on the west coast that went on for a mile, these are a little bit underwhelming. They're cool, it's a nice experience. Indian Cave, almost anybody can handle unless you are significantly impaired with your legs. At the end here, you got to scramble to get out, and according to the park ranger, there are some poles that help to guide you back to the trail. So Indian Cave actually collapsed, and then it continues on for just a small way. So you have to scramble over the collapse, and then you get to the end where another collapse takes place and you need to get out that way. After doing our second rock scramble, Indian Cave does a 90-degree turn and continues on.
And that's the way out.
When you get done, you have some poles that follow back to the main trail. The quick thoughts about Indian Cave. The first half is a very simple, easy little cave that almost anybody can handle. But then you have numerous rock scrambles, and it gets to be quite challenging. You better have great footwear and not be in any way impaired. Then if you scramble out like we did, you have to walk probably 3/10 of a mile over the lava field to get back to the main trail. So that really wasn't explained to us at the visitor center. They made it sound really easy. The second half is not easy.